Hello, everybody. Self-adjusted here. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now we got everything all set up. And you know what? Actually, there we go. Let's make ourselves just a little bit bigger tonight. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see here. Hi, Sin. How you doing? Enjoy your steak and lobster. I am totally jealous of you right now. I am completely jealous of you right now because I could go for some steak and lobster if I'm going to be honest with you. Also, let's see here. Hello, Ronma. How are you doing today? But yes, so today we are going to be building not a Gundam, but kind of a Gundam. It's going to be Gundam adjacent because I was on the fence of whether I wanted to build either the real grade Wing Zero and the Fenrir that you guys got. Better? Nice, let's go. No, I'm glad you're doing better. But, so, it was kind of a boil down to either the Fenrir or the Wing Zero. And I put it on a super short notice poll up on the Discord. And you guys voted for the Fenrir, which is, it's still in the box, haven't opened it. God damn. Crap. There we go. There we go. We're building the official Barbie, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, this is about as close as you're gonna get to an official, Barbados Gundam Lupus Rex. So this is, from what I understand, this is not an official Gundam. It is actually a legally distinct Barbados Lupus Rex. It's made by a Chinese company, and I've only built like maybe a handful of Chinese third-party Gundams. And what's interesting about this, because I see people are just raving about how good this kit is. So here we have pretty much the entirety of this Gundam, right? So it comes with a shit ton of weapons. There's what it looks like with everything on it. The posability on this thing is apparently fucking bananas. It comes with from the looks of it, it comes with a metal inner frame. So right here and right here, I'm in the way, but there you go. It's not the biggest plastic model box I've seen, but it's near there. Yeah, no, I've seen bigger. The Kotobukiya HMM Gojus the Ogre comes to mind. And the same thing goes for the Iron Kong PK. Hi, Frost. How you doing? Welcome in. How's it going? I believe it's their own OG idea. Yeah, it looks like it, but it's heavily inspired by the Barbatos. Which, honestly, it's a really cool design. I really love the Barbatos. I'm glad you're doing good, Frost. Yes, welcome in. Welcome in. It's been a hot bit, hasn't it? But, so what's also interesting is that they also added a new spin to the Barbatos. And that being the core lander here. So, this is also borrowing from, like, your typical Gundam transformation. So, you have, like, your core fighter, core whatever, core block unit. And then the entirety of the Gundam built around it. So, this is really cool. And apparently, this is going to be about 1/72 scale. Yeah, it has been a while. So this is about 1/72 scale, so this is about the size, if not from what I've been told. I've been I'm a bit of a virgin on this because I haven't really seen a lot of reviews on it. I want to be as spoiler-free about this thing as much as I humanly can. Now, from what I've been told is that this thing is the size, if not a little bit bigger than your average perfect grade. And oh, God bless. Okay. This is some real presentation right here. Gotta go, sweetheart. Have a good dinner, Sen. Thank you for stopping by. You better save me some lobster. Well, I mean, I live up in Maine. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. But yeah, so this is a really nice cover. I guess you could say it's a cover. But yeah, this is so nice, and it's like leveled so you can actually feel it. Like, this is really, really nice. This is some presentation right here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm probably gonna cut out the box art, and I also want to get this framed. This is really, really nice. It's like some sketch art of the actual head or the bust of our Gundam. I say in quotation marks. It's a Gundam. Let's see here. Galaxy, hello, how are you doing? You're my recommended. Hello, peeps. How's time zone? Oh, it's going well. It's going well. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it's textured line art. And here is like, we're gonna be here for a bit here, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be here for a bit. So it is just like, I have not seen this many runners in a kit. This is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think we'll probably spend most of the time, more than likely, am good. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Like I said, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you like what you see. Take a load off. Get comfy. Get relaxing, because we're gonna build some model kits here soon. Because I have a strong, sneaky suspicion that we're gonna be here for a while, just panel lining this thing. And, oh, so we also, so it looks like, also, Galaxy, thank you for becoming a part guest.
Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you so much for becoming a part guest. Thank you, thank you. I like dinosaurs. Nice. Well, I am a T-Rex VTuber. No, I hope you like what you see. I am actually getting a T-Rex model here very soon, so it looks like we have a ton of, I'm hoping these aren't color correcting decals, because that's gonna suck. I mean, like, I also have like Ray Studio paint markers, so I should be good. And we have a butt ton of water slides. If I remember correctly, it has plastic style stickers. It looks like it. And the manual for this thing is thick. This thing is a thick boy. Oh, and it comes with a stand too. Yeah, this is okay. So we're gonna be building the core block fighter first, but yeah, that is some thick shit here, boys and girls. That is thick. Jesus, it's like a whole book. And then, and we get some bendy wires. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah, no, we are more than likely going to be spending almost if not the entire stream just panel lining this fucking thing. I'm not even worried about alphabetizing it. Okay, so here we have our metal frame here, which is cool. I don't have a whole lot of kits that, if not, I think this is actually the first kit that I have that has a metal frame. So that's gonna be fascinating. Have a good lurk, Chisana. Yeah, let me give you a shout out as well. Yeah, so we gonna be here for a bit here, ladies and gentlemen. So buckle up. Let's see if I can just highlight her name. Hey, Hour, how's it going? Thank you for redeeming your park entrance. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and Era comes with a little mini logo for the stand. Oh shit. I think. I mean, this is my first and only kit from this brand, so I'll take your word for it. Let's see. Oh, come on. All right. You want to be a dick. Okay. You gotta love you gotta love OBS. There we go. Doing good. Air quality is getting better finally. Yeah, it's because of that forest fire that's over in Canada. Yeah, it's that forest fire that's over in Canada. So, oh, geez. Okay, so we're gonna set some of these off to the side. Yeah, we are definitely gonna be because I have a feeling this is gonna look really good with panel lining. This is also making me dread when I actually have to build the Supernova Death Stinger. Like, that is going to be complete, total nightmare. So, yeah, no, like, you know, every one of my friends get a shout out, so. Alright, so we'll set these off to the side. Oh god, we got it here in the Midwest. Yeah, it seems like everybody, I mean, like, even as far down as I think Florida is getting it. That is, ooh, that is lush. That is lush. Love this. Love that silver. So let's go ahead and take out all of like the grayish, whitish pieces. So let's see here. Ah, shit. Okay, so there we go. Put these over. Oh yeah, no, I see the stand. That's a pretty big stand. That is a pretty big fucking stand. And it's kind of detailed a little bit. Yeah, no, this is a real, yeah, no, that is really, really detailed. Let's see, I kid you not, I was driving home yesterday and I saw how yellow, yeah, no, like over here in Maine, it was looking pretty bad. Yeah, it was yellow over here in Maine for like a good few days. Yeah, so we'll set the stand off to the side. Luckily, I have a bunch of gray paint, so. It could be confusing it with Kane's Toys. Wait. Oh, you're talking about what you were talking about earlier. I don't know. I'm gonna be raw, I don't know. Alright, so. Also, I do want to sit here and let you guys know that I am an affiliate with HobbyLink. HobbyLinkJapan is your #1 hobby store in the world for all of your anime figure and your model kit needs. Use my chat command code !HLJ. Take you directly to their website. If not, there are the panels down below. And the best thing about HobbyLinkJapan is that it all comes straight from Japan itself, and they do ship worldwide. Also want to let you all know that I am a affiliate with Waifu Wares as well. Use my chat command code Waifu, take you directly to their website. And use my code GRARLBROWN at checkout for 15% off on all your online purchases. Hi Axel, how you doing? Let's get all these little pieces out. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. I think that's everything. Alright, so I do think that is everything. Alrighty. We'll save this one for last. I'm doing fine, actually. I'm doing fine. I'm right now about to panel line the shit out of all this. Before we even start building on this, right? Before we even start building on this, we are gonna panel line the fuck out of it. Cause I have a feeling like this thing's already looking good as is, right? This thing's looking good as is, but I bet you $20 damn that if this thing had some panel lining, oof, it's looking good. All right, let's see here. Where did we start first? I'm gonna hold off on some of these pots right here. Because I do kind of want to go back and paint some of these pots. I do actually want to go back and paint some of these pots because some of these pots look really nice. So we'll skip that pot for last. Oh god, let me see here. Honestly, I wish everyone impacted by the wildfires and the smoke has the very best health. It really gave me some bad headaches yesterday. Honestly, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, considering that the fact that it's a pretty bad forest fire. More details, the better. Exactly. But no, like, it's a pretty bad forest fire. So the thing is, like, I got some friends of mine that live all the way up in Canada, and I truly am terrified of how they are. And now I checked up on my friend Cora, and she's fine. Her and her partner over there, they fine. They perfectly fine. Now, some of the other people, like my friend Vanessa, I do kind of want to check up on her as well. But yeah, no, it is bad. Do we know what exactly happened? Like, do we know what is the cause of this forest fire exactly? I would assume that it was because of, I don't know, like dry weather or something. That's what I'm thinking. But like, I can't emphasize it enough on just like how awful it is. Let's see here. Okay. We have to take a look at this off. Let me see this. I got blue light, gray. Don't really mix well. Dry weather and probably some stupidity. And probably. So I mean, like, it was probably some fucking camper just dicking around. Now, I'm going to be pissed if it was like some content creator. Because, you know, like, it's a possibility because, well, we live in that day and age where people crave attention to where they do stupid shit. My assumption is that the heat wave caused excess dry wood in a force than a lightning bolt. Probably. I guess we won't know until until like everything clears up. Also, I feel really fucking stupid. So, what happened was that, so yesterday I was just kind of like going over my VODs, and I noticed that, over on YouTube, that, the comments section was turned off. And I looked that over with my other VODs. And I was like, did I get copyright struck or something? Like, what, why can't I comment on my own VODs? Well, it turns out that, I'm guessing because of my channel's setup, I guess, like, it automatically turns off the comments when, I'm guessing, like, when it's age restricted or something like that. I don't know. But I guess, the comment sections were never on. So now people can go to YouTube and freely comment on my VODs. I looked it up. It's a combo of things. Lightning strikes, humans made fires that went out of control, and extreme drought caused by climate change. That honestly sounds about right. I would assume it was probably like a camper. Yeah, I'm assuming it was more than likely like a camper or something like that who just... Hang on, let me bring that down just a teensy bit for you guys. Yeah, I just assumed it was like a camper or something like that. And they were just like, oh shit, no, we gotta get out of here. I mean, I'm hoping that nobody died. I'm kind of hoping that, like, well, not kind of. I do hope that nobody died. That would actually be really awful. I don't know, maybe this weekend I'll probably buy some, like, better lighting or something like that. Because, like... So, the lighting that originally came with my desk wasn't the best. It was really not the best lighting in the entire world. It was still blue lighting, which fucks with my eyes after a while. So I'm thinking about maybe this weekend I'll probably run to Walmart or something like that and grab some normal lighting. Like little, like, push lights or something like that. Just something other than, like, blue lighting. And this is about as bright it's going to get. Because I got, like, this little thing here. Yeah, this is about as bright it will get. Because I can make it green. But I don't think that's really going to work. See here, the big issue is that Canada doesn't do controlled burns that help prevent forest fires by eating away the fuel for it, which helps native plants to thrive. Oh, okay, so there... Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Now I can do green. But, yeah, this is about as good as you're gonna get. Like, that is literally as bright it will get. Let's see. Quick, slow, auto, flash. I can do flash, but I don't want to, like, you know, trigger any epilepsy that you guys have. But, like I said, I'll probably run by Walmart or something like that and grab something to help out here real quick. Let me just see here. Yeah, I'm thinking about, you know what, actually, you know what? We'll hold off on the panel lining just because this is just, like, white on gray, and... Wait, hang on, do I have a... Oh, yeah, no, I have a gun to marker. This is probably going to help out just a little bit. It's probably... Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I'll probably run by Walmart or something like that tomorrow. Grab some better lights. Yeah. Gay Cheeto Puff, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so we'll skip the panel lining. We'll skip the panel lining for now. We'll come back to it. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the building. 'Cause otherwise we'll be here literally all fucking night. Especially since I got blue lights and it is not the best. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Make yourself comfy because we're about to dive straight into building this thing. So, yeah, no, this thing is about as thick as a fucking book. Okay, the one thing I love about this so far is just everything's laid out and it's colored. It's colored and you can actually see all the detail in this, unlike a regular Gundam build manual. And before that, I do kind of want to see this real quick. Sorry, my brain is like all over the place today. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. All right, let's pop this open. Let me get a good feel of this. Good feeling. Oh, wait, no. Oh, well, no, I don't think it's metal. But okay, so I was thinking that this had like a die-cast metal frame. No, it doesn't. Looks like it's all plastic. That's so strange. So then why have the pre-existing metal or not metal frame, but the inner core, like the inner frame, if it's not going to be metal? That is really weird. So, I was thinking that maybe this is a metal frame. because of just how it's presented. But I guess not. I don't read Chinese, so I can't really say. That is really strange. Alrighty, so getting to this. Now I gotta find the R tray, which is somewhere buried in all these bags. That's Q. Alright, so that's ZX. And here we go, R. So I need the... And it's cool that you actually get a pilot to go with this. Yeah, so you get like a little pilot to go with this, and that's kind of cool.
Ray.
Oh god, that actually spooks me a little bit. Oh god, Genova, thank you so. Did I spell it? Did I say it correctly? Genova, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How's it going? My name is Garl Brown. I'm a T-Rex VTuber. I am a variety streamer. I do just chatting streams where I chat about things like Warhammer, Zoids, Kamen Rider, Tokusatsu in general, dinosaurs. I also do model kit building streams like this. And today we are building the Infinity Nova Fenrir, which is a third-party Barbatos Lupus Rex. But how was your stream? I say, what did you do for your stream? You know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna... There we go. But yes, if you do need to raid and dash, I totally understand that. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your community. Yeah, because we're going to be here for a bit. Yeah, we will be here for a bit. Big Barbie toes. Yeah, this is the big Barbie toes. And, oh my god, you know, I honestly should have alphabetized all these things before the stream. But I'm like, nah, we ballin'. We are gonna just panel line, and now I'm really, really regretting this. Alright, so that is the legs. Where is the box? There we go. Good was building the perfect grade. Ooh, I've always wanted to build the perfect grade. Or not the perfect grade. I have a perfect grade. I have the perfect grade Gundam Mark II. No, I've always wanted to build the perfect grade red frame. I hear that one is just perfection. I hear so many people rant and rave about that kit. How is it, by the way? And also, chat, I do have some Zoid kits that are coming in. One of them being a Zoid. I'm not going to build on stream because that is going to be for a custom. But the red frame is really good. Yeah, I only have like the master grade. I have the master grade red frame Delta, I think it is. And that one is phenomenal. Like that is a kit that every model kit builder or like gunpla collector needs to have in their collection. I can understand why people say that. It is phenomenal. Mine was different. Mine is based on the RX-78 in a red. Oh, okay. So yours is so yours is a custom then. I take it. Okay, I get it now. So it's because I was thinking it was the red frame Astray. Oh Christ Almighty. Okay. All right, so that is not it. Let's see here. A tray. Wherefore art thou is the A tray. Yeah, this is where I really should have thought ahead and alphabetized this. Because otherwise we're here. Wait, is this? No, that's V. Yeah, because otherwise we are here all day. Let's see here. P. There's a lot of P here. K. That's U. tray a white? Wait, is a tray a white tray or is it a black tray? And because it's asking for. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's the H tray. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. I don't know why I was thinking of an A tray. Okay, now where's the P tray or the H tray? Let me see here. Nope, just a really rare kit. Only got print twice. Really? Really? Yeah, I've never heard of that. Whenever I hear... Oh, here it is. So whenever I hear Red Frame, I think of the Red Frame Astray. Hang on, let me take a look at this, actually. Let me see here. And you said it's called the Red Frame. Red Frame. Okay, let me see here. Perfect grade Red Frame. Let's see here. Perfect grade Red Frame. Let's see here. RX. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's just the Red Frame Astray. I was gonna say, do you have like a picture of it by chance? If you don't mind me asking, because so I'm looking it up and it just shows me the Red Frame Astray. Perfect grade Castable? Perfect grade Castable. Let me see here. Perfect grade. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's the RX-78 done up in Char's colors. Okay. Red Frame usually refers to the Astray. Yeah, that's where I was kind of getting mixed up. I was like, I know the Red Frame is a little bit rare nowadays, but I don't think it was that rare. Okay, so it's the RX-78 done up in Char's colors. Okay. I get it. Hi, Takumi. I'm sorry that you're tired. Well, welcome in. As we are currently building a not Gundam, but Gundam. Now, I'm wondering how good is the undergate on this, because if it's anything like the Hayate Liger, is going to be annoying. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. Not like it's a bad thing, but it does get kind of annoying after a while, because like with the Hayate Liger, it was annoying. It's literally just about dinner. No, I can't nap right now. Well, go eat. Yeah, no, go eat. Okay, so
Raid
another raid. Felunia, hello everyone. Welcome in. How's it going, everyone? Bunny raid. Oh, I know who Faye is. I haven't seen Faye in a long time. How are you, Faye? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Grarl Brown. I'm a T-Rex VTuber. I'm a variety streamer. I do just chatting streams where I talk about Warhammer 40k, Zoids, Gundam, Kamen Rider, dinosaurs. And I also do model kit building streams like this, because right now we are building the Infinity Nova Fenrir, which is a third-party perfect grade styled Barbatos Lupus Rex. What are you building currently? I am building the Fenrir. Like I said, it is a perfect grade scale Barbatos Lupus Rex. You're doing good. Nice. How was your stream, Faye? Oh, hang on. I forgot to do that. Backslide. There we go. You fucking OBS. I swear to all that is holy. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Good but scary as heck. Oh, wait, what did you do for your stream? Did you play a horror game? How's the building going? We just started. Yeah, we just started on it. We were going to do some panel lighting, but I'm like, no, I need better lighting if I'm going to do gray on white. That's going to come later, or it's going to come whenever the model kit itself is finished. It's probably going to be that, if I'm going to be honest. Oh Lord, let me see here. That is, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. That is going to be... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna paint it. Fuck it. I'm just thinking about making some pancakes. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I would fuck with pancakes, except right now I sadly can't because of the army. Because the army is doing a new height and weight thing where they are doing away with the height and weight, and now the new thing is it is height. No, I'm sorry, it's waist and height. So I have to drop about 10 pounds. So yeah, I love it. I don't love it. I hate it. Finishing my Gelgug Menace. Ooh, is that a Bill Fighter kit? Is that a Bill Fighter kit? Let's see here. All right, so where is it at? Yeah, I think this one we're just gonna try to paint in. See if I can get in there. Let me just get the paint flowing. I don't know why this one's sticky. Chat, why is my paint marker sticky?
We have a guest in the park. Please enjoy your stay.
Again, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I deeply apologize. Is it Genova? Is it Genova? Thank you for becoming a park guest. Just if I got it wrong, please let me know, and let me know what you prefer to me to call you by. See Freedom Kit? Oh, I am so sorry. I have heard a lot of mixed things about that movie. Genova, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a Final Fantasy VII reference. I have yet to finish Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII since I was a child, and I have yet to finish it. Yeah. Okay. So we got our little cockpit, and then now I need C and F because of the heat. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about, Ranma? What? Because of what heat? Okay, that is... okay, that's O. Although this is gonna be... We're gonna put that off to the side for later because that's gonna be, pretty important. No, it's not because of the heat. I don't know why my marker is sticky. I'm wondering if I was the Glitch Dog. Hi, Glitch. How you doing? Welcome in. I don't know why it's sticky. I don't know why. I'm wondering if I accidentally spilled something and it got onto it and I just didn't bother cleaning it up because that sounds about right. Designs for the movie are very good though. Yeah, no, the designs of the... Okay, so the designs of the mobile suits are good. How did I awaken here? I don't know. Welcome in. I'm glad that you're here. The designs of the designs of the mobile suits throughout the Seed series. Now here's the thing. Despite how I feel about the Seed series, like, well, let's not beat around the bush. Gundam Seed, Seed Destiny, and Seed Freedom, they're not good. Okay, they're not good. In terms of characters, they are not good. However, mobile suit wise, I like the mobile suits. I dare even say I love the mobile suits throughout the Seed franchise. And the reason being is that apparently they got the guy who did the mobile suit designs in the original Gundam series to come back. So that explains why there's a jump in quality from Seed and Seed Destiny and why they look so good. Now, in terms of character-wise, that's a whole nother story. Because, like, take example, Kira. Kira earned the nickname Jesus Yamato for a damn good reason. Because he is the penultimate, like, people want to sit there and say, like, oh, Kirito from Sword Art. Kirito from Sword Art is like a Gary Stew. And you're right, no, he is a Gary Stew. No, Kirito, not Kirito, Kira sat there and said, like, hold my sake, let me show you how it's done. And yeah, no, not a fan of Kira. Not a fan. And then in Sea Destiny, they did my boy Shin wrong. They did Shin so dirty in Sea Destiny. Because of Kira Yamato. Alright, how do you work? But again, mobile suit design-wise, great. Love them. Some of my favorite mobile suits come from the Seed line. Hello, Lilac. Thank you for redeeming your park entrance. Hope you've been behaving and been good today. Let's see here. Yeah, we got this Undergate stuff. Oh, wait. Hold up. Duh. I have my glass files. Look, you guys don't know how much I love these things. You guys don't know how much I love glass files. Let's see here. I might give my nephew one of my own Transformer toys. Nice! Which one? Which one? Because, I got a few Transformers lately. I got, Brawl. I got Sideways. And then I got, Red Alert. And so in terms of like mainline Transformers, because they're so expensive, I'm kind of mainly focusing on like if they don't interest me, then it will be then it's Armada. Because that was like my first real introduction to Transformers. Now, granted, I certainly don't know. You don't know what? You don't know what? Let's see here, or where's Kibatsu Academy? Just got here. Are those stickers the same as the perfect grade? Maybe? So these kind of feel a little bit better. They're kind of like a little bit on the plasticky side. But these feel fine. Granted, I haven't really applied any yet because I'm just gonna paint them because that's what I've done. Also, hi Scorpy, how you doing? But yeah, so in terms of Transformers, I am mainly just collecting Armada. And I have almost the entire cast. So in terms of Armada, let's see here, I don't know how much you like your glass. Oh yeah, no, so these right here, these are really, really good. Especially if you want to build model kits and stuff, like glass files. They are just, they're good. All you gotta do is just wash them, and that's it. Unlike this horror show, unlike this horror show right here. Last time I was in my hometown, when I went to Tampa, I bought this at Hobbytown USA over in Brandon, and this served me for about a good few years, and yeah, it has seen better days. It has seen better days. I'm doing pretty good. Nice, let's go. I managed to score an Armada Dark Saber RP at a third point. Ooh, nice. So in terms of Armada, I have the one to your left. Yeah. No. That's what I was talking about. No, these feel fine, but I'm just gonna be painting these in if I can. Just because that's just what I'm used to. But they feel fine. They feel perfectly fine to me. It's just there's a lot of them. And if you could paint them, paint them. Hot that shit. See here we got. Well, I hope you're nice and safe, Lilac, and make sure you have a candle next to you in case the power goes out. All right, so, see here. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking. Oh, you're talking about these. These feel okay. So you're talking about these. These feel actually these feel kind of weird. So they're very thin. These feel very, very thin. These I'll probably have to be very careful with applying because they do have a sticky side to them. So, I don't know quite yet. So, we'll know once we get there. I am a little worried about the eyes. So, these right... Oh, hang on. I'm in the way. So, these right here... So, these... I'm probably going to have to hyper-focus when we actually get to the eyes. Because, just because, again, how weirdly thin these are and just how sticky they are. It's one of those things where it's like you really only have like one shot. Or otherwise you're gonna fuck it up. Alright, so I need the L tray. Yeah, so I need L tray. And I need one of those little green parts. I mean, like, it's kind of cool, though, that they're giving you all this little extra sticker detail for really parts that aren't going to be seen, because this is all, like, inner frame stuff. You're never going to see it. Let's see here. Oh, cool. I've reworked Faye Invaded. You have a rubber ducky with you? I do, yes. I do have a rubber ducky. Yep, this kit might have both light sides. Yeah, they might. This is my first time really dealing with a Chinese branded model kit like this that isn't like a, you know, a model kit that's gonna draw blood for me once I pluck it out of the runners, and or just an oversized variant of another model kit. So there's that. Okay, so for here... Well, I'm glad that you're very safe right now, Lilac. That's all that matters. Alright, so for here, we're going to need G. Okay, so it's not these. It is more than likely, yeah, it's more than likely these. Okay, so we get to try this out. So, let's see here. I've just watched a Perfect Grade Unleashed. Yeah, I've always wanted to get one of those. I had the opportunity to get one back whenever I was in Tampa. Oh boy, yeah, here we go. This is hyper-focus time. Hang on, I'll get back to you guys here real quick. It's just, this is just hyper-focus time because of just how tiny these little decals are. Hang on. There we go. Just, damn, that is tiny. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Hang on, let me grab... Hang on, real quick, let me grab some Dr. Pepper Zero here. Hang on, guys. Okay, there we go. I got my little... I got, like, my, my army coaster. I still... Okay, this is the only thing I have ever kept from my recruiter. I didn't get a t-shirt like I promised, but damn, did I get a snazzy coaster. That's the only thing I got from my recruiter. From, like 6 years ago. Alright, so... then that's gonna slide in. Like... 7. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. See here, the Perfect Grade Unleash RX-78-2 has thick stickers for green, red, and blue. Okay, so it's kind of like... hang on, let me... there we go. So, okay, so it is kind of like this. Okay. Cool. Okay, so... alright, so then, for the looks of it, we swing that up. So we swing that up, and then we grab... where is the C tray? So we need to grab C30. So that shall be this little piece. This little piece right here. Yeah, so I've always wanted to grab a Perfect Grade Unleash kit. It's just they don't really do reruns of those things as far as I'm aware of, outside of the Perfect Grade Unleash new Gundam, and I don't have $500 to drop on a model kit. Yeah, I don't have $500 to drop on a model kit. I'm still paying off the one that I bought for nearly $1,000. Yes, I bought a model kit that was like $1,000 on credit. It was worth it. I don't regret it. Also, my brother gave me his first light desk light. Nice! Let's go. I'm proud of you. Okay, so how this is gonna go? I think it's like that. No. Yeah. No. That's
Please enjoy your stay.
The Glitch Duck. Thank you so much for becoming a park guest. Thank you. All right. Crap. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna go for no. Okay. Yeah. No. Thank you for stopping by. There we go. Okay, I see now. I just tested it out. Nice, let's go. Like I said, I'm proud of you for that. Alright. So. Okay, so I see how this is gonna be. Okay. So it just sucks because it's this tiny little peg. There she goes. Let's see here, for those gun puppets. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Okay. So, let's grab C3 and H15 and 14. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait, no, that's L. There we go. I have a feeling we're going to be needing a lot of the C tray, because it seems like this is going to be the majority of the core block fighter. What is the redeem? Oh, that's just, well, redeeming it, you'll find out. Go ahead and redeem it. I promise it's nothing bad. It's just a little sound clip. So, yeah, it's a sound clip from one of my friends. Yeah, I promise it's nothing bad. Gonna say, I don't lie. Huh.
Call you motherfucker!
There it goes. There she goes. Yeah, see? Told you. Nothing bad. Yeah, it's literally nothing bad. Yeah, that is Kira P. That was from one of her streams where I was just kind of egging her on, and I debated her. So, just about, let's see here, my stupid Twitch is making me lag. It's also just mainly because my internet is not the best in the world, so that's also probably why. The internet where I live is not the best, so I do apologize. It's just one of those things you just kind of have to roll with. But yeah, no, so like all of my stuff here features my friends. Or I try to cram in as many of my friends as humanly possible. So like that sound alert was Kira P Raptor Girl. One of my close friends love Kira. Kira's my Oshi. We love Kira in this house. The follower alert is my friend Dino Diego. And in my just chatting streams, in my background, a few of my other friends are in the backgrounds as like little Easter eggs. And that trend isn't stopping. It's also one of the reasons why a lot of my assets take a long time to make. Because I'm constantly trying to plan who goes where. So I want to make sure everyone gets featured. I don't need headphones. I just got new ones. Oh no, you got a headphone ad? Okay, so... Alright, so there we go. And then we need the L tray. Now we need the L tray for the body frame of this core fighter. But yeah, no, I don't know why. I mean, like, that's just how ads work. That is just how ads work. Oh, God. I get weird ads, too. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, so it's one of the reasons why a lot of my 2.0 assets are taking a while to get finished. Is that I try to feature as many of my friends as possible. And I want to make sure that they're all represented in some capacity, because I genuinely would not be here today if it wasn't for them. And I do mean by, like, everybody's going to be represented, because no soldier gets left behind. See here. How does this go in? Alright, okay, so I did that. Okay. So how does this work? Did I do it right? Wait, hold up. Did I do this right? Or maybe not. I don't think I did. Oh, you know, chat, I don't think I did. Yep, nope. I was wondering why this didn't fit. I'm just... Because I'm sitting here yapping too damn much. To where I'm not paying attention. Nah, it's alright. Like I tell people, I'm like, welcome to the channel. You know, I don't offer much, but I do offer a very cozy and a pretty relaxing time. I like to be that VTuber that people could just relax to. For those who are new, I'm someone who's very chill, but also very, very chaotic if you throw me in a room with other people. Say, anyone here who's a veteran of the channel knows this. I am a chaotic little monster. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright, so... let's see. There we go. Okay, so then now we can go ahead and clip on the actual canopy. Oh, crap. Well, that's why we got a file. Just file that down and pretend that didn't happen. And we can just pretend I just didn't clip off a little bit of the cockpit. Now, I have been told that I should probably get another set of nippers. So, these right here are good for, like, cutting. And I've been following this guy, right? He does, like, model kit builds and all this other kind of stuff for a living. And he brought up that if you do model kit building, you should get, if you want to be, like, super serious about it, you should get at least 2 sets of nippers. So so that way you have like a set for like slicing off parts and stuff like that, while you have another set that's meant for like cutting off like the little flashes and stuff. Because I believe he said like the god hands are good for like I think he said like the god hand nippers were meant for like I want to say they were good for, like, cutting parts, but not for, like, the flashes. Hang on real quick. Okay, there we go. So, okay, so if you don't know what a flash is, for those who don't build, like, model kits, or if you're very new to model kits. So, flashes are stuff like... Hey, Noble, how you doing? Welcome in. So, flashes are this little piece right here. You can't see because my webcam's fucking doo-doo, but there's this little tiny piece right here that is a leftover from the runner. That is what you call a flash, and these are what you call nippers. So, there are 2 different types. Again, there's some skinny ones meant for, well, the flashes and getting in there and, you know, into tight spots as well. And then there's the big ones like this, like baby's first nippers. And then, of course, you want to get, like, these right here just in case if you want to, like, shear off some pieces as well. And then you also want to... Now, I do also, from Freedom Discord. Nice! We love Freedom here. Freedom is, funny enough, one of the very... if not my very first friend I've ever made as a VTuber. I absolutely McFucking love Major Freedom. I love that guy. I saw your Twitch. Nice, let's go. Well, welcome in. But yeah, I personally recommend that if you do want to get like some sanding. Oh my god, sorry. If you want to get like a file, get glass files. Always get glass files. Trust me, it'll save you a ton. What are we doing? We are building a third-party Gundam. It's called the Infinity Nova Fenrir, which is basically a third-party Barbato Lupus Rex. So it's basically as close as you're going to get to the real thing. Because, God forbid, Bandai actually makes an official Barbatos Lupus Rex. Well, I don't know, they might. I don't know, they actually might do that. Alright, so C28. C27. You're well, thank you. Yeah, my model mama did a really good job on this. I do have now the thing is, like, I do have a shirtless redeem. This model does have a shirtless toggle. All right, so we'll set these off to the side because these are going to be the wings. And looking at this little core block fighter, and this is nice. I have to say, this is probably the nicest core block fighter I have ever had for Gunpla. Like, I love this design.
We have a new guest in the park. Please enjoy your stay.
Also, Noble, thank you so much for becoming a park guest. Thank you. But yes, I do have a shirtless toggle. So the funny thing about the shirtless toggle was that that was something I originally planned for this 2.0 model. I follow so many niche creators. Well, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. In fact, actually, you know what? Thank you for being here. Like, just in general, thank you for being here. No, like, it's always nice to support niche content creators. Alright, let's see here. Here's the D. It's too many to count. No, I feel that. No, I personally feel that. I try to follow as many people as I possibly can if I like their design. But yeah, no, I'm honestly just kind of out here in my own, like, little corner. Just kind of just doing what I always do, and that's just doing this. So, also, so with my backlog, chat, so with HobbyLink, I try to order some model kits from my private warehouse. So my backlog is going to be slowly replenished, but it's going to be a lot slower than I thought because, well, HobbyLink doesn't have any other options except for the expensive option, which kind of sucks, especially since my Slifer the Sky Dragon, and I don't know if anyone here collects the Yu-Gi-Oh models. I don't know if anyone here collects the Yu-Gi-Oh models, but Slifer is so expensive to ship from HobbyLink. He's so ridiculously expensive, and I know not why. It's so weird. Because to ship Slifer, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg and a toe, which I think is really, really fucking stupid. I got stream delay, so bear with me. No, it is. I can promise you, Noble, it is literally because of my internet. That is something that is beyond my control. Trust me, I have tried. Like, I can literally tell you, it is literally not you, it is 100% me. Oh, this is going to be a bitch. This is going to be a bitch. I can already tell this is going to be a pain in the ass. So, okay, so by the looks of it, okay, there we go. Okay, I get it. Yeah, international shipping sucks. No, it really does. No, it really does. It sucks because, like, because of the whole tariffs thing, HobbyLink is like, okay, well, we're just gonna give you guys the only option, and that is the expensive option. Now, granted, my model kits are also, you know, gonna be here in like 3 or 4 days, but still. I'm not a big Yugi fan, but I think it's so cool. You probably said this 3 million years ago. Honestly, yes, because I was there when Yu-Gi-Oh was, you know, a thing when it first came around. Hang on, let me change this. Hang on, let me see here. See here, got here we go, perfect. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I was there when Yu-Gi-Oh first came onto the scene. I know, like, Yu-Gi-Oh used to be really cool. Also, another thing. This is something else you definitely need for, like, model kit building. This little bastard right here, not specifically this, but something like this. This is a part separator. This little bastard will fix 1,000 mistakes. Don't be like me and use tiny little screwdrivers to fix your mistake. I mean, you could. You just gotta be careful, because otherwise you just nick yourself, which I've done that quite a few times on stream. Ask any of the veterans here; they'll let you know. I have stabbed myself a few times. But yeah, no, it's because, like, if anyone here who has Slifer, how big is he? Because to ship him to where I live, personally, it costs about 99 bucks. It costs more than the actual kit itself to ship him. Let me see here. I'm still surprised that Bandai still hasn't made an amplified. I am too. I am too. Honestly, I'm well. I think probably one of the reasons why is because Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya made a Frame Arms girl, Dark Magician girl. So that's probably why there hasn't been a amplified Dark Magician. Or a Dark Magician girl, for that matter. Dark Magician, though? Yeah, I can understand. I don't know why that hasn't been a thing yet. Hell, I'm actually surprised there hasn't been a amplified Red Eyes. Which, honestly, the more I grow older, the more I start to really appreciate the Red Eyes. Because I like the message that the Red Eyes says. So, the Red Eyes, for those who don't know, Red Eyes Black Dragon, the archetype. Where is B, E? Do I need E? No, I don't need E just yet. B tray, that's A. Finally found the A tray. Are you B? Yes, you are. Bleeding is part of modeling. It is. But so for those who don't know, so the Red Eyes archetype, so for the Blue Eyes is all about power. It's all about raw, dominating power. Now, the Red Eyes, and this is the thing I love about the Red Eyes as an adult now, is that while the Blue Eyes is all about power, the Red Eyes is all about possibilities. And that's something I like. It's all about the versatility and the possibilities of the Red Eyes. And I'm starting to love that design and that aspect more as an adult. I mean, yeah, I still love the Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is classic. It's iconic. I love the Blue Eyes. But now I'm leaning more and more towards the Red Eyes. And I would kill for an amplified Red Eyes so badly. I can't remember what the cost of my Slifer was because I bundled it with a lot of my private warehouse at the time. No, and that's fair. No, and that's totally fair. But for me, if I want to ship Slifer by himself, it will cost me about like 90 bucks. Actually, it'll cost me about $110. That's why I'm like, how big is he? If he's gonna cost me a fucking kidney. If he's gonna cost me a kidney just to ship out. Alright, so let's move it back. Hi Ghoulie, how you doing? Did I say your name right, Ghoulie? Ivy Ghoulie? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? But yeah, no, it's I'm just surprised that Bandai hasn't done that. They might. I don't know, they might. They might do something. They might do something with the Yu-Gi-Oh series because I don't think that's canceled. I don't think that one is yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't think the amplified Yu-Gi-Oh kit line is canceled just because it's selling, from what I can tell, it's selling out really, really nicely, so I would probably argue that it's doing a lot better than the Digimon line, which, don't get me wrong, I love the Digimon line, but the Yu-Gi-Oh amplified line seems to be doing a lot better than their Digimon line. Which is honestly par for the course for anything Digimon related. Which reminds me, I need to watch the new Digimon anime. It looks good. Let's see here. I still love how in Pokeduel the starters are Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, and Dark Magician. Yet Dark Magician is kind of useless because he stays Dark type throughout the entire line as opposed to the two. Well, I mean, well, yeah, because I mean, like, if they wanted to do like a Pokemon version of the Dark Magician, I would argue that the Dark Magician should be, like, Dark Psychic. Or Dark Ghost. Because Mahad. This Mahad, you know, so the Dark Magician is basically a kind of like a spiritual guardian version of Mahad. So I would imagine that would be like maybe like Dark Psychic or Psychic Ghost. If they really wanted to get into the weeds of like the lore of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to superglue this yet, but I feel like this needs to be superglued. Yeah, this feels like it might need to be superglued, but I kind of don't want to. I'm going to be honest. Well, yeah, I think this might need to be. Well, hang on. Let me check. Because if it doesn't need to be super glued, then it doesn't need to be super glued. Because I don't want to fuck this up. I really, really don't want to fuck this thing up. Okay. It's weirdly enough kind of giving me Batman vibes. Like, this is weirdly giving me, like, Batman vibes. More specifically, Batman the Animated Series from, like, the 90s. I'm thinking about, you know what? I'm thinking about maybe, just maybe, instead of using all of the stickers, I'm thinking about just maybe just painting the sons of bitches in. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see here. See, I got Ava Unit 02 because it looked really cool. Is there any basic tools that I? Yes, actually. I mean, I just whatever, but it's fine. So, I would suggest what you see here is what you should probably get. So, your nippers, your best friend. This is your wife and your husband. This is your partner right here. This is your bread and butter. A scalpel, blade, also good as well. You're gonna need this as well, just in case if you want to like shave stuff off. Also, third and final tool. Actually, no, not final, but your third tool, your third basic tool, get a nail file. Not a nail file, but get a file. If you want something simple, basic, and cheap, get one of these. Get one of these little bad boys. Can't go wrong with them. I suggest going with the 400 grit. I suggest going with the 400 grit. That's just me. Mileage may vary. And then finally, your last tool that you're going to need, and it doesn't have to be this exact tool, but I do recommend getting a part separator. Trust me, this will make your problems go away. Because you're going to need this to like pry open pieces if you fucked up, pop them out, do whatever you need. But these are your basic tools that you're going to need. Is the nail file to get rid of plastic that's... yes. Yes, it is. You could either go with the nail file, or you could go with the blade. The blade would be kind of useful as well, but if you just need like a little bump to get, nicked out, just get one of these things. But for the most part, I would also say get one of these as well. It'll help you out in the long run. But yeah, these are your 4 tools that you're going to need for any kind of model kit building. Take it from someone who's been doing this now for about over like 20 years. Goddamn. Part separation right. Okay, all that. Yeah. And it is, again, doesn't have to be this. It does not have to be that. But just go to Amazon and look up model kit part separator. Now, it could be this. This is one of the cheaper ones. Still good. Still good. But there are better ones. And if you go to HobbyLinkJapan, I'm going to plug this in because this is my dream sponsorship. But if you go to HobbyLinkJapan using my chat command code !HLJ, they do have tools for these. They do have tools for these. I wouldn't say, well, Ronma, I wouldn't go that far because some people don't want to do stickers, and that's totally a-okay. Now, you might want to, but if you don't want to do stickers, totally understandable, that's totally fine. I don't do stickers all the time, unless if it's like the eyes. But yes, I would probably maybe add tweezers as well if you want to be a little high-speed fancy. Yeah, if you want to be all nice and fancy. Damn, 20 years, yeah. Let's see here. Hoping I enjoy my first work, because if I can get AVA Unit 00 and 001, that would be hype. Yeah, no, I own... Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Evangelion, but I do like their designs. I do have the real grade AVA Unit 1. Not bad. It's not bad. Again, not quite my tempo, but that's okay. I do recommend them, though. Let's see here. But I do recommend them, though. Maybe not for first-timers. Maybe not for first-timers, just because they do have a lot of little pieces. Because real grades are like itty-bitty little master grades. So I need R and F. Oh, excuse me. That's G. Let's see here. R and F. This is why you need to do alphabetizing things, you dumbass. Not you, chat, me, because I'm fucking stupid. But yeah, no, I've been doing this stuff for about 20 years. I wouldn't even say 20 years. I'd say probably since I was small, since I was like a little kid, back in the early 2000s when I was building Zoids. Let's see here. I like to buy statues for, was that 35 pounds? And it's cool. It's cool in the moment, but I feel model kits since you're investing time into it and building, you pay up. Yeah, and then also if you really want to put your chops to the test, you could also customize them. Oh, I got the. No, you're fine. No, like honestly, if you follow the instructions, you should be okay. I mean, like, honestly, there's not a lot of, like, Evangelion model kits out there anyway, so you should be A-okay if you just follow the instructions. Just don't be like me. Just don't be an idiot. And also, they're pretty easy. Like, you don't really need to panel line them. There's really not a lot of surfaces to panel line anyways. But yeah, no, you'll be fine. I have faith in you that you'll be fine. Let's see here. Should probably use the smaller one. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably use the middle one. That's usually my go-to. But if you can get the glass files like this is glass. If you can get a glass file, it's even better because all you really have to do is, like, it's really low maintenance and they last longer. Just run it under some water and you'll be fine. I do recommend these though, but if you are a first timer, these are good for first timers. See, I'm planning on marathoning all Godzilla movies. Ooh, nice. I'm actually a die-hard Godzilla fan. Love Godzilla. Grew up with Godzilla, and okay, I saw this on Twitter. I know there's a bunch of Gundam model kits. There is a ton of Gundam model kits. Oh, what? Ah, no, go away. Go away, ads. We don't want you. There we go. But yeah, I am a diehard Godzilla fan. I grew up with the Godzilla series. I haven't watched a Godzilla movie in a hot while. But that reminds me, chat. So, apparently, there is now a new monster art of Godzilla -0. And it looks really, really good. Except I am kind of weary about buying it. Yeah, I'm very weary about buying anything monster art related. One, I'm kind of spoiled by the majesty that is, Haya Toys. They have kind of spoiled me so rotten. I'm not even going to beat around the bush on that one. Who's your favorite? So, if we're not talking about Godzilla, if we're going to leave Godzilla out of the equation...
Have a guest in the park. Please enjoy your stay.
Also, Ghoulie, thank you so much for becoming a park guest. So, if we're not going to count Godzilla, my favorite kaiju would have to be Anguirus. It would definitely have to be Anguirus. I love Anguirus. I loved him in, I think my favorite design has to go to... Ooh, that's a tough one. My favorite Anguirus design would have to be... oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, there we go. This is what I need. Yes! So, my favorite Anguirus design would have to be... either Showa-era Anguirus, or it would have to be Reiwa Anguirus, the singular point design. Just that one just... that one hits. That one hits so well. And I love the little extra, little details, like the carapace flaps in the back, to make a little nod to the original suit for Anguirus, which had an intentional split in the carapace. Because he was supposed to have a cool ability where he would flare them out, but that never came to pass. So it's cool that they included that. But also, Showa Anguirus, can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with Showa Anguirus. Now, my second favorite, well, technically third, would be, oh, that's hard. I would say probably, if we're gonna count Toho Kaiju, my third favorite Kaiju would be Ghidorah. Love Ghidorah. Now, overall Kaiju, Gamera. Love Gamera. And King Caesar, love Caesar. Caesar is, King Caesar has a lot of sentimental value to me because, that movie takes place where I was born. So, little lore fact for those who are new, I was born in Okinawa, Japan. So, Caesar has a very dear place to me, and I have a little bit of a connection to him because, the movie was shot and took place in Okinawa. So there you go. It's a little fun fact. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh! Okay, so this is a orchestral version of the unicorn theme. I was like, what the fuck is this Japanese stuff coming from? What did I just stumble across? Because I put on like a Gundam music playlist that came out of nowhere. But back to what I was saying about -0. So apparently there is images flying around of the new Monster Art Godzilla -0 figure. And it looks good. It looks really good. The problem I have with it is the -1 toy did not do well. It looked really bad, and apparently a lot of people had that had quality control issue. Let's see here. See here. I didn't watch the movies until recently, but I watched Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, Biollante, and Final Wars. All those are really good. All those are really, really good to sit down and watch. It makes it... Now, Godzilla vs. Destoroyah is a little bit on the heavier thing because that's where Godzilla died, and that is... so since you're new, I'll fill you in on this one. So Godzilla vs. Destoroyah was supposed to be the final Godzilla movie. That was supposed to be the movie that Godzilla died, and he was supposed to stay dead. In fact, they actually held a funeral for Godzilla. That is how much they wanted him to die. And he only got resurrected, and we have these movies that we love so much now because of the '98 film. That movie shamed Godzilla so much it brought him out of retirement. My main conception of Godzilla was Godzilla Unleashed for the PlayStation 2, and that is my childhood. 2 years of non-stop gameplay. Oh yeah, no, like, the Pipeworks Godzilla games are phenomenal. In fact, they're actually remaking them. I think they're remaking or remastering them, I can't remember. But they are gonna be... There's gonna be a new Godzilla Pipeworks game that's coming out. And I'm super excited. Because I used to play Godzilla Save the Earth a lot. Alright, so that's how it's supposed to go. Check here to be sure. They are, yes. Yeah, no, they are. There's gonna be a remake of them. You can keep the monsters down. Yeah, no, yeah, it was kind of bad. Oh, well, I'm glad I made your day. Hearing that actually makes my day. Not even gonna lie, that actually makes my day. Because I am just a silly little guy just yammering. And to know that I made someone's day just brightens me up a little bit. Let's see here. Hi, Jackie. Hang on, let me give you a shouty real quick. I'm just trying to kind of put it in this place. How you doing, Jackie? Everyone, Jackie here is actually the rigger for my T-Rex model. And she posted a preview of it on her Twitter, and it looks really fucking nice. But how's your day going, Jackie? Welcome in. We are just yammering about kaiju stuff. Yeah, I'm doing well. Right now we are just kind of yammering on about kaijus and whatnot. There we go, perfect. There we go. There she goes. You've been really helpful and welcoming. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I always try to give off a pretty welcoming atmosphere. You know, I don't try to do anything really. I'm just sitting here, just yapping and just hanging out with all you guys. I'm so excited to work with your model. You have no idea. Yeah, no, I can tell. No, I can honestly tell, and I'm loving it. I'm honestly loving like every little update that you send me. Okay, so yeah, I'm just a silly little goober at the end of the day. I just like yapping about my hobbies. Pretty good, exhausted because today was my last day of work and I'm ready to pass out. Oh my god, no, I don't blame you because from what you've told me about your job, teachers, I tip my hat to you. Oh, duh, I can just yank it off. Hold up. Ah. Okay, maybe it is you. Maybe it is you that needs to go on here. Probably should have done. I should have probably just followed the instructions, but nope. Here we are. No, you guys are amazing. No, like you guys are genuinely amazing. I am just happy that I get to be here and talk to you guys about all this shit. I have an idea for my it's a mesh of Ava and Kaiju's, basically a mecha pilot whose blood activates the dormant Kaiju cells that mecha is made, causing the monsters within the version. That sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see art of that. Nah, honestly, I'm more cringe than anything. No, you guys are amazing. No, every one of you is amazing. Let's see here. Nah, I am just a silly little goober. Wait, hold a flying tick. Hold up. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay. Okay. So, it's telling me that... Also, Keanu Reeves. I wouldn't... Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I am not that saintly. I am not that saintly of a man. I am not on that level as Keanu Reeves. Also, thank you for hydration. I'm so upset because I actually left my fucking water bottle at work. I'm actually quite upset about that. Also, why is this not going on? Let's see here. Did I put him on the wrong? Did I put him on the wrong one? Hang on, let me see here. I do say I do like this quality though. You're breathtaking. No, like you guys are making me flustered. No, like seriously, no, like you guys are great. Yeah, I always thought Jaguar. Okay, so there's a sad story about Jet Jaguar. So Jet Jaguar. Hang on, let me lower this. So the tragic story about Jet Jaguar is that he was designed by a child who won this contest back in the 70s where Toho wanted children to design a kaiju, and whoever won got to be in their own standalone movie. So this child did. And so this child clearly based this off of Ultraman. Because, well, Ultraman was popular back in the day. Because I think I think that was when Ultra Q, I want to say. Yeah, I think it was Ultra Q. So that was back when Ultra Q first came out. And so what happened was that this child made this oh, there we go. So this child made this kaiju, and originally it was called Red Alone. Now Toho decided that Red Alone wasn't good enough. So what they did was that they went back on their word. They thought Red Alone wasn't going to be good enough to star in his own movie. So what they did was that they shoehorned him into a Godzilla movie, which turned out to be Godzilla vs. Megalon. And they completely, utterly redesigned Red Alone from the ground up to where he's nigh unrecognizable to what he used to look like. So that's why whenever I hear Jet Jaguar, I'm constantly reminded of that sad story. That this kid basically got gypped. Basically, they were like, yeah, your idea sucks, kid. But thanks for the cool concept, though. Yoink. So yeah, that's why I say, like, Jet Jaguar has such a tragic story. Now, Biolante kind of got the happy ending out of the two, because Biolante was also made by a fan in a contest. So the contest, same thing as before. You know, winner gets to have their kaiju featured in a movie. Well, Biolante was made by a dentist. She was made by a dentist, and you could clearly tell, because there's a lot of teeth involved. And Biolante is an absolute marvel of practical effects. I love everything about her. Let's see here. Oh, what the hell? I feel so bad for the kid. They basically gave him a once in a lifetime opportunity and then smack. Yeah, basically. Yeah, no, they were just like, psych. Yeah, psych. Thanks for the idea, sucker. And if you watch Godzilla vs. Megalon, yeah, you can kind of tell, because Jet Jaguar kind of gets his ass kicked. Yeah, he kind of gets his ass kicked. You're right there with... Yeah, no, she has a lot of teeth. Now, the funny thing about Godzilla and Ultraman is, if you want to be technical, they're cousins. They are practically cousins. I say this because, so the guy who made Ultraman and founded the studio Tsuburaya Productions is Eiji Tsuburaya. Eiji Tsuburaya is known as one of the founding fathers of Godzilla. So, did they erase the original? Yeah, no, it's on the, like, just Google Just Google Godzilla Red Alone, and you'll find it. Yeah, you'll find it. I'm hoping this does not get me... this probably will get me spanked. And it's ironic because this is the Iron-Blooded Orphans ending theme. Hi, Emoji. How you doing? But yeah, they just sat there and said, like, thanks, suckers. Oh, shit. Okay, that was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I snapped off something. Alright, so we'll set this up. I do like Mechagodzilla 3. So that would be Kiryu. I know it also goes by Kiryu. I wasn't really a fan of the ones from the newer movie. I'm not either. I personally... Okay, so a little bit of a hot take for me. Because I know a lot of people love this design. I'm not the biggest fan of Godzilla Evolved. I'm not a fan. So, for me, Godzilla Evolved from Godzilla vs. King Kong New Empire, he looks too human. He looks like... Okay, there's a difference between, you know, obviously a man in a suit. There's a difference between a man in a suit and just being full fucking furry. Godzilla Evolved is pretty much full-blown furry. And like, no shade to furries. No shade to furries at all. Love furries. But, he looks too human. He looks too humanized that I don't like it. And I'll say this, like, in the past, I will admit it. I was a fan of the design. But after the honeymoon phase kind of settled, I was like, yeah, no. And someone brought this up too. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. After they kind of explained their case, I was like, okay, yeah, this is not great. And the same thing goes for, like, the Mechagodzilla from the Legendary series. Not a fan of that one either. It's too skinny. It looks nearly nothing like Godzilla, which kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, it just defeats the purpose of having a Mechagodzilla, because the whole point is that he is a robot. He's a robot counterpart to Godzilla. He looks like Godzilla. That's the whole shtick. Yeah, I get what you mean. At least it's not the OG American. Okay, now are we talking like the OG 98 design, or are we talking about the 2014 design? Because I will have you know, I like the 2014 design. I liked it. I also like the memes because Zilla, or whatever she is. So, Zilla's actually a male. So, funny enough is that Zilla is actually a male. He just, for whatever reason, they also confirmed that he's a male in the movie.
YouTube TV is amazing.
Oh, hang on, fucking Christ.
Why would any...
I need to put up an ad blocker. Well, this is, to be fair, this is also, opera. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Oh, this is kind of a bop. Hey, Drago, how you doing? Dude, I want that kid so bad. He's on my list. USA Gundam Store's got this. That is where I got... Well, that's not where I got this. That's where you guys got this for me. Because this came from my throne. But if you go on USA Gundam Store, they do have this guy. Mechagodzilla's supposed to look like Godzilla. Exactly. No, exactly. That's the whole point. No, so I actually like. So a little bit of a hot take. I actually like Zilla. I think Zilla's really cool. Is he a Godzilla design? Is he a good Godzilla design? No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Now, is he a good kaiju design? Yes. He's a great kaiju design. I love him. So the store of my the stores in my state, so I decided to make a trip whenever I want to go. That's perfectly okay. No, that is totally perfectly fine. I just happen to like USA Gundam store just because they have a lot of stuff that I like. But no, like I love 98. I think he's really cool. He is not a good Godzilla, but I do like that they finally stopped treating him like a whipping boy, because Jesus Christ, they were so petty to him for decades. Oh, no shade. Yeah, no, like no shade at all. Yeah, no. If you want to support the one that's in your state, by all means. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't a sponsor for, like, HobbyLink, I would totally go up to USA Gundam Store and be like, "Hey, Bells, you got a sponsorship, please? Hey, Bells, can I get the sponsorship, please?" We're getting, Legendary Space Godzilla, presumably Destroyer, right? Maybe. Well, Space Godzilla's a maybe. No, not a maybe. It's a definite. He's gonna be in the movie. Destroyer, maybe. That one I cannot say. Maybe. Hey, Bells. God, I miss Papa Franku. We got Joji, but I miss my Papa Franku. Alright, so. Come on. There we go. Get in there. This is... Oh, damn. This thing is nice. Oh, wow. This thing is great. Yeah, so this is perfect grade, basically. Like, this is about as close as you're going to get to a perfect grade Barbados Lupus Rex. Because Bandai sure as hell ain't going to make one. They have the Universal Century to milk. For all that it's worth. And no shade to the Universal Century. I love the Universal Century. It's just, I want something else. It's just it just used the Oxygen Destroyer and King of the Monsters. It feels like it too many in my face to not mean anything. It could just be a callback. It most likely is a callback, but I mean, for all we know, Destroyer might be in a future movie. Who's to say? I want to see Destroyer in a movie. Yeah, I personally want to see Destroyer in a movie, but I mean, like, well, honestly, Destroyer makes a lot more sense than Space Godzilla. Because, oh boy, I don't know how they are going to explain that one. I'm back from the ads. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to explain Space Godzilla. Because, yeah, so if you don't know about Space Godzilla in the OG movies, he is a combination of Godzilla and Biolante DNA that got sucked into a white hole and then burped out into that heaping pile of anger and crystals. There we go. So that is our little core block fighter. Really cool. Again, this kind of gives me like Batman vibes, like Batman the Animated Series vibes. And I'm all here for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm all here for this. Like, I kind of fuck with it. I do kind of fuck with this, I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised that Anguirus... Well, that's the thing, is that technically he has been in the movie. If you know where to look, Anguirus is in the movie. It's just, you kind of need to know where to look for Anguirus. So he's there, but he's there as a corpse. Or I should say, he's there as a, skeleton. Right? No, it looks clean. Okay, so folded up. Okay, so I guess that's what it looks like when it's, I guess when he's in the lupus. I'm going to assume. Yeah, he was. So Anguirus was in King of the Monsters. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but Michael Dougherty, he is a huge Godzilla nerd. He snuck in Anguirus without Toho really knowing, from what I could tell. Because if you want to work with Toho Kaiju, you have to play by Toho's Bible, and it's annoying. And you need to have their okay in whatever Kaiju it is, down to the smallest one if it's from their roster. So what Michael Dougherty did was that, so when what's the Japanese guy? What's the Japanese guy's name? I forgot. So when he goes down there to revive Godzilla with that nuclear bomb, there's a moment where there's a bright flash in the sunken city. And if you look off to the left, slightly up, you'll see this big giant skeleton, and that big giant skeleton is Anguirus. He's there, but as a skeleton that was snuck in. So yes, Legendary's Monsterverse Anguirus is real, but he's only been seen as a skeleton. And again, it's a blink and you'll miss it moment. It's literally because of budget. Because if you want to go... Because Toho charges by the kaiju. Right? Toho will charge by the kaiju. And the more well-known kaiju, the more expensive they are. And Legendary already spent their budget on what is known as like the Big Five, which are the big five most, popular kaiju from their roster. And that is Godzilla himself, Rodan, Mothra, let's see here, Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Mechagodzilla. Those are the big five. Those are the ones that, Toho will happily let people use for, for a price. And then they just kind of get cheaper and cheaper with each kaiju. And Anguirus, if there was a big six, Anguirus would be up there too. Because he's super popular along with Gigan. We are never seeing Gigan. I don't know. That one I'm not sure. With Gigan, that one's going to be a little bit more tricky to kind of weave around. Because, already they're stretching pretty thin with some of these kaiju designs. Where they try to be, kind of like with Monster Hunter, fantastical realism. Right, so fantastic realism. And with Gigan is a little bit harder to explain than, say, King Ghidorah, because Gigan is not only an alien kaiju, but he's also a cyborg alien kaiju. So you're gonna have to explain why is there a highly advanced alien cyborg kaiju walking around. Whereas Ghidorah, you could just hand wave, you can kind of hand wave him off as like, you know, he just fell to earth. This is pretty much what he does. There's really not a whole lot of, you know, hoops you kind of have to jump through in order for you to explain Ghidorah. You know, he's a giant space dragon who just happened to land on Earth, and it was pretty much trying to terraform it to how he saw fit. Godzilla fought him, frozen in ice. So I need to know. I wouldn't mind Gigan. Also, Megalon's also another example. How are you going to explain Megalon? Well, Megalon's kind of an easier explanation as to why he's not an alien. He's a subterranean beetle kaiju god who acts like a child throwing a tantrum. So you could argue that it's a subterranean beetle kaiju or beetle titan. That one you can easily just like hand wave away like, yeah, he was there the whole time. But again, Gigan is going to be hard because again, you have to explain that, again, because he's a cyborg, which is not natural, you're going to have to explain why is there a cyborg, who made him. And you're going to have to hint that, like, oh, well, the black hole aliens made him. And kind of tease that a little bit. Also, see here, they need to bring back aliens and organic metal materials. They do. Also, hang on real quick, chat. I'm going to take a quick little break. I guess I've been going on for about 2 hours now. But I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs a little bit, get something to drink, and then when I get back, I'm going to continue working on this. So, I will be right back. Chotomate. Play nice with everybody, chat. Alrighty. Alright, guys. Actually, you know what? Hang on, let me do this real quick. Yeah, give me a split second here. I am renewing my Spotify real quick so that way I can put something else on here. So give me a little bit of time here, guys. There we go. All right.